My favourite part about Lynden Players is ultimately being able to express a form of creativity and a passion of mine that I wouldn't be able to do professionally. And I think to top it off, the icing on the cake, to do it with my family is obviously very special as well. For many, many years, we've all done it as a team.
Yeah.
And then we've also extended our family as well by bringing in, extra friends and making lifelong friendships.
Yeah, yeah. It's a pleasure. And to be able to hear your son say to you in the dressing room, "Mum, can you adjust my bra?" When he's a dame, is something that I would actually never, get the opportunity to do in real life.
The team effort, it's not just who's on stage, it's everybody else. And the learning from people who have these skills and actually discovering that, prop making is a lot of fun with Jill, to paper mache and whatever. Even just coming along to set build and making the tea, it just feels like you're part of something special. And when you see the finished result, you feel really proud, and actually I'm part of this, and look what we did. And that's a really special feeling.
The camaraderie, really, when you're in a show together, there's nothing like it.
I think the other thing about being in something like Lynden Players, okay, we are much more mature now, as it were, rather than old, aren't we? Yeah, but you can be mixing with young kids, really young kids, sort of thing. So you mix together a whole range of generations, Maybe it keeps you on belonging to something like this,
There is that kind of mix of ages, but it doesn't matter because you all got something lovely in common.
If I go I'm in Cornwall or something, and I see Lois, who played Oliver,
yeah,
when I was Mrs. Bedwin, she always speaks to me. So it's like, that's another nice sort of thing.
The thing about being Lynden Players, I think the fact that we're sort of quite a close-knit group. The size of the group fluctuates from year to year, but there's a sort of core of us, and I think we still retain sort of friendship outside the society. If we're having a bit of a bash around in the house or something like that, it's quite often Lynden Players guys. So yeah, I think it's as much about the sort of social aspect as the performing aspect.
Probably meeting people who've got the same likes as you, that interests you, the friendship element of it.
For me, the friendships, the fun,
exactly.
On stage, off a
Stage, yeah.
Entertaining the public.
I mean, we wouldn't be friends, but for Lynden Players, okay, I know Mike's and some of the other people are a lot longer members than I am, but they were, from that first show when I came as backstage, through everything that then followed, and I moved away, I moved to Wales and then moved abroad and what have you, but these people came to see me there, and I did come back and see the shows, because I was looking through the shows and thinking, yeah, well, I saw that, I wasn't in it because I wasn't living here, sort of thing. But yeah, I just wouldn't have been out with these wonderful friends over the years. And now, as we get older, it's still nice.
Yeah, we quite rely on one another.
Yeah, we do.
For things,
and that's the important thing. But we're still happy to come and do front of house or whatever, or help with costumes and stuff like that.
Right, well, that's an easy one to answer, because the best friends I've had in my adult life are all in the Lynden Players. So I think when I first came to the village, I came here on my own, me and my dog, and through joining the Lynden Players, I didn't really know many people. I didn't come from around here. And through joining the Lynden Players, met some fabulous people who are, I hope, lifelong friends.
For me, it's the theatre family that I can choose. I've made my best friendships by coming to Lynden's, and my family. It's something that we've been involved in as a family for many, many years, and the kids are still involved now.
The best thing about being in Lynden Players is that we're a big group of friends who all get on and off the stage. We never take ourselves too seriously, but we do get the job done. So the best part of it is you've got this big social circle of people who get on most of the time, and but we take pride in what we do enough to put on a brilliant show.
We just all get on. Everyone's really friendly. Everyone's so lovely, and it's just fun. It's not serious. You come along, you let your hair down for a bit, you become someone else for a bit, and go to the pub for a bit, and then it's just fun. It's just laid back, and I love it. And it's just not serious.
We know that if any of us need anything, we're there for each other, and there's always someone to talk to. Like when you're feeling down or something, I'm like, "Are you okay?" And then take you by under their wing, and it's lovely. I've made so many new friends, and it's been so nice. Like I've had the best social life since I started with Lynden Players.
Well, it's exactly the same for me. The friends I've made, the social side of Lynden Players is amazing. We do so much together, and like Jill said, lifelong friends that that you can't beat that.
Here's one of them.
The people, absolutely the people. I think there are a group of like-minded people that come together in different combinations on and off, and it is true that whichever combination of people you are in, it is always fun and it always feels positive.
There are always people there for you, and the support is wonderful. And I've known through my 40 odd years with the society, people have been very ill, and the society really does rally round. Nobody's on their own.
Yeah.
And I can't put that high enough, really. Yeah, like every group, it has its issues and politics and problems, but the family thing overrides all of that.
It's a real family atmosphere. There's no clickiness. Really welcoming to new members, like I felt all those years ago, and then some newer members, including my lovely new wife, are just starting and feeling that we're a real family atmosphere, that we welcome everyone.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it is meeting the people, and things like doing the quiz once a month when we meet up again and do something completely different and show how stupid we can be, how good we are. But it is friends.
Everyone's so lovely. There's sort of the social aspect of it, and seeing people and having fun and messing about, and just being able to let your hair down with various different things. And then we do so many things outside of rehearsals as well. You just get to know everybody. When I first moved here, I didn't really know anybody, and now I know lots of people through various different sort of shows that I've been in, and I always felt incredibly included, which I think in some drama groups that doesn't happen. It can be a little bit cliquey, but I just felt very welcome and allowed to do whatever I wanted, and be able to let the sort of creativity out.
I think it's feeling part of a group, actually, because they sort of sometimes become a bit of an extended family in difficult times, and you can get an objective opinion because they don't know your family or other things that might be involved in your life at the time.
I think it's the friendships you make and the laughter. When it gets close to show week, it all starts to get very, very stressy. And then you go on the stage and you pull it off, and that sense of achievement is fabulous. But prior to all of that, it's meeting up every week and having a laugh and having a moan, cup of tea, very nice cake. It's just it's like a sort of family for me.
It was just my second family, really. I loved it all. It's a family that you choose for yourself. They're so friendly, and I just think it's a wonderful thing to be able to do.
I would say
And it isn't meant to sound cheesy and corny, but it's a family.
I think it's just we're all like one big family.
Family, absolutely, 100%.
It's a family.